doing this one solo. Hopefully I'm allowed to make noise. I might have to shut this one down quick, but whatever. Alex isn't here because I'm testing it and I don't want to waste his time. So, I'm just going to play this one on my own, see how it goes. It's Pokemon. It's not like you need 2 players for this. And I'm not going to do this professionally. I'm not going to care about a lot of this extra dialogue, but I'm not like... I don't really care about this either. You're not watching this channel to see this stuff for the first time. Most likely you've already played this game. I'm just going to assume you have. Probably should have checked when I started recording this so I knew when to shut it off. I am going to be myself. Because it fits perfectly. This is my grandson. His name is Poopface. As you see, when he was born, he pooped on his own face. It's going to be the worst episode on this channel. And I don't care because it's an experiment anyway. I'm naming him Alex because that's my brother. He's usually doing this channel with me. So he's here in spirit. Wow, this is lagging. Okay, I'm going to close some extra stuff. I have a bunch of things running right now in order to keep this recording, so I can't play and check to make sure it's okay. So we're just going to hope for the best. What the heck is going on? Why is the screen jumping around? Bye, Mom. I'm going to go die. Get eaten by a dragon. She doesn't care. Worst parents ever are parents in Pokemon games. Because they do not care about anything. I'll give you your own dragon to fight other dragons with. As a small child, this is what you should be doing with your life. Blah, blah, blah. I'm old. You're going to do my job for me. Wah, wah, wah. I'm a bully and I don't like you. That's the gist of all their dialogue. No, I'm not taking Squirtle. First time I ever played Pokemon, I was like 4 years old. And I was playing Pokemon Red on the Game Boy Color. And my first Pokemon was a Charmander that I named Charcoal. And I'm sure I spelled it wrong because I was 4, but I don't know, maybe I'm still spelling it wrong because I'm dyslexic. I don't care. I didn't bother double checking before I opened this up. So, I'm doing a Nuzlock. The goal is to not lose any Pokemon. That's the point. So, it might have been the last video. I don't remember which video I said it in. One of the most recent videos of Final Fantasy VII, I was talking about how the most difficult battle in this entire game, if you're going by Nuzlock rules, is always the first fight. Because you have no idea if RNG is going to kill you first, and you don't get to level up or anything. So you're at equal level, and it's kind of just down to luck. The only thing extra you can do is get that potion out of your PC at the beginning of the game before you reach this point. So in case you end up getting low, that's your one advantage. Alex normally would have been... He chooses Bulbasaur, usually. We have another brother who chooses Squirtle. And between us and the physical copies, we tend to just fill our teams with all the types, and then reset, get the next ones, reset, blah, blah, blah. So we usually end up getting all 3 starters in each of our teams. I can't do that here because it's an emulation. I'm sorry. I tried to set up multiple... I tried to set up multiple emulators that could each connect to each other, and that did not work. I almost got it to work, but it ended up just being one controller controls the whole thing, and it got kind of screwy. We're just going to go for attack. Take him down quick. Yes, I know how to play Pokemon. I tried to set up multiple emulators that could connect to each other. That did not work. I almost got it to work, but it ended up being one controller controls the whole thing. If I can counter his debuffs with my debuffs. He'll just miss. That's fine too. I'm fine if he just screws himself up. That's always a help. What the heck? What was that? Oops, bad. And from here on out, everything will work perfectly fine, and I will never lose another Pokemon, period. I won't lose any Pokemon at all. I can't say another because I didn't lose this one. That's a guarantee. I'm not even gonna like, oh, this is foreshadowing for when he totally loses a Pokemon later. Nah. I don't know when you commented. Alex is here in the comments somewhere. I just flipped that up again. Come on. Sorry, my thing is breaking. Smell you later. I don't... crap. Okay. Yeah, I can't have YouTube comments. I can't look at YouTube comments because this running at the same time bogs it down. I forget if one of these people gives you something. Nope. And I don't think it's until you get back with the Premier Ball that you actually get the running shoes, so I can't move fast here. This is also running at a whole 40 frames per second. That's how slow it's all moving with everything bogged down. Obtained poison. I always thought that guy was sketchy. He's just like handing off bottles of who knows what. He says it's potion, but I don't trust it. Okay, that's not working. As I said in the description, this is sort of an experimental thing. I'm trying to get the systems to cooperate with each other. So sometimes I might just stop doing anything for a second while I check everything over again. Hey, actual attack. Now I can hurt people. I feel like there needs to be a fire type move that burns down tall grass. Like just patches of grass so you can walk through them without... Like if you are running low on health with your Pokemon, you can just burn down a field and walk through it without Pokemon attacking you. I feel like I might send the wrong message, so they're not going to do that, but it'd be useful. Not like everything in this game has to send a perfect message to whatever. Jeez. Come on. Okay. I have a speed up button, so I'm just going to hold on to that for a minute. Running at a whole 7 frames per second. I have stats open so I can see what everything's running through. I don't think it shows on what's being recorded. No, it does not. You're just going to watch things skipping around, that's it. Here's your thing, give me the thing I'm here for. I don't remember if you actually end up getting the Premier Ball in this one. I want to say you do. I might be wrong about that. Hello. I don't know when you commented hello either. I can only see things sporadically as I randomly check systems. I'm not entirely sure why this runs slower when I have the YouTube systems up, so I can't really check any of that. I wish I had a separate panel for comments so I could just at least keep that open. But, whoops, hold on, almost forgot about this. Yay! Now I can know where I'm going, even though I played this game 1,000 times and would already know anyway. Oh. Do you not get the running shoes in this game? I could have sworn you got running shoes, but I might be wrong about that. I'm never sure about how you're supposed to go about catching Pokemon in Nuzlocks. Some of them are like, you have to catch one Pokemon per area. Some of them are, I think somebody tried to say it was per patch of grass, and I'm like, that's just excessive. Or it's like every new one you come across, but you're not allowed to catch more than one of each kind. I'm just gonna catch the ones I feel like. Like I said before, I'm not doing this professionally. I'm just playing Pokemon. The way it was intended to be done. And, jeez, skipping around. He moves like he's walking through sludge. He got gum stuck to the bottom of his shoes. Pokemon world is not as clean as they tell you it is. Hmm. Now, there's a fight up here with your rival, and I'm not going to do that part, but I want to see if I can catch a Pokemon down here. Because if I try to fight my rival now, I'm screwed. I think he has a set level of what he is here. I'm gonna try and catch a Mankey, just so I have some fighting type something with me. Hey! Watch me kill it in one shot, because I need it. I was joking, but that was real close. I can't burn you, I'll kill you. I don't have anything else to weaken you with. Come on. I'm gonna waste all my Pokeballs here on Mankey, and then immediately afterwards I'm gonna waste them all on trying to catch a Pikachu. Because I'm not leaving Viridian Forest without a Pikachu. Come on! This, I would say, is the most difficult part of the game. Is trying to catch a Pokemon without killing it. There we go. Alright, what do I name it? I'll wait a second so that things can catch up. There we go. Alright, what do I name it? I'll wait a second so things can catch up. I feel like I named a Mankey once and I forget what I named it because it was so long ago. I think last time I had a Mankey was a playthrough where I wasn't naming any of them. Yeah, I don't know if you're still watching. That's fine. How about... No, I don't want to name him that, because that's like a Hitmonlee or a Hitmonchan type of name. Screw it. We'll go Rocky. Because he's more of a boxing type, not martial artist. Because, like, you can't get Hitmonchan without naming him Jackie. You can't get Hitmonlee without naming it Bruce. I think that's just their default. You have to, kind of. And yes, I'm going to be saving a lot. I don't care. Because if anything goes wrong and this thing glitches and breaks, I'm kind of screwed. I'm going to build some levels here for a second. This is what everybody came for. Level grinding. I don't need to catch a Pidgey. I don't care. By the time I get Fly, I'll have Charizard anyway. I don't need a bird type with me. And I don't need a Rattata either, because it's just... It's not going to be strong later. And it's not going to be strong now. It would be a number. So, like, just in case I screwed up that bad and lost a Pokemon. But I don't expect to do that. Ever. I'm going to have a compilation at the end of all the times where I'm like, oh, I'll never lose a Pokemon. Because it's Pokemon, it's easy. You can't possibly lose a Pokemon in a Nuzlock if you're actually just playing the game properly. And it'll be like an hour-long compilation right before my one Pokemon dies. At least I know my sound is working. Occasionally my speakers will just blow up. Boy. This is the laggiest game of Pokemon I've ever played. I wanted to try and be a little bit more energetic considering it's just me here and it's Pokemon, so not much is ever going to be happening. And it's a little frustrating sitting here waiting for everything to just move an inch. And then speeding it up, it loses frames and everything's just skipping around. Come on. I have no idea what that looks like on YouTube either. I'm going to need to play this back and see how bad it was and hopefully do better next time. How long has this even been going? I don't remember. Yeah, we're close to the 30-minute mark. I'll play for a little bit more. If my stupid... I have like 50 tabs open. We'll get to level 10 on charcoal. And then call it there. Because I don't think he evolves. He's one that doesn't evolve until level 16. So, it won't end on an evolution. But it'll end at the end of the episode. As all episodes end. I might also do a little bit of level grinding off screen after this. Just because I don't want this to take forever. And it'll definitely move faster if I'm not recording it. I'll also get Rocky up some levels. Get him to level 10 and then go through Viridian Forest. Fight every trainer along the way. I think the first cap, the level cap for the first gym is, I want to say, level 15. I'm going to double check that before I jump into it blind. I'll make sure I actually know what I'm doing. Still not in any way professional, I know, because otherwise I would have already known what I was doing before this, but I knew I wasn't going to make it that far, so I didn't care. He's almost there. One of the worst parts about leveling up is that at some point you stop getting experience from it all. Trying to fight my way through Shin Megami, leveling up off screen. Lots of really long battles, fighting a lot of enemies, and then you get like 20 experience points when you need 300. So I was going to try and get to level 20 before the next episode of Shin Megami, but don't think that's going to happen. I think I'm going to leave it at 15, just because I have to. Evolves anyway. Alright, I'm going to head to Pokemon Center. We'll call it here. Yeah, I'll just end it. Bye.